experience of both winning sides.
O2 Academy, are you ready for this amateur lightweight contest? With your referee in charge, Mr. Clive Allison.
Yeah, James looks in great shape.
Both
tall, rangy.
That's it. And both local fighters as well. One born upon Southampton.
Yeah.
Sebastian Rogowski as well. It says here as well. His long-term goal is to fight for the belt. So
yeah, exactly. Shows his commitment, right? I was just covering that for the guys on the feed. Oh, nice check right hook. It looks like, yeah, whoa!
Lovely head kick from James.
Southpaw James.
Both of these fighters bringing it so far, though.
They are, and good technique as well. It's not just a brawl. And a short little exchange puts him on the fence. Quick to the break for James. Oh! And he runs the pipe on that single leg. Okay, this is where you need to slow it down if you're going to go to ground here. James needs to control that guard, and you need to decide how he's going to pass if that's his intentions. Yep, there we go. He's now committed to the guard and full guard.
And the reason he doesn't just shoot in there and try and go, get around, is because you can do these things with up kick, which is where Sebastian laying on his back can kick him in the face, basically, laying down, and they can be very, very powerful, especially if you're coming into that as well.
Yeah,
so you've always got to be wary, haven't you, before you just jump into their guard.
That's exactly it. Yeah, you got to be cautious coming into that guard. A, because of the up kicks, as you stated, but also you're falling into the danger area. That's where the submissions come from, right? Pretty much 80% of all submissions from this position will involve the legs. So yeah, when you're pushing your way through, you want to land either in this position where you're solid, you're upright, you can land shots exactly like James is now, or you pass to the side control position or half guard position.
James looking very good though.
Yeah, I'd like to see him circle to his left a little bit and then square his hips up against the fence, because he's actually giving Sebastian the out here. If Sebastian can get onto his right hip, he actually has an exit up the fence. What you will always often see here, not always, so what you often see is people in this position that Sebastian was in would walk their feet around the cage. That's no longer an option. This is the position I wanted James in.
Yeah.
So if James can keep his head above Sebastian's, you have a lot of control over what Sebastian can do next. So go watch that armbar. Just go watch that armbar James has. He can snap that armbar on really quickly from that position. Sebastian opting to try to kick him off though. And a lovely attempt to pass the side control from James. Nice pass.
He can't up kick now though, he's got both knees on the ground.
Exactly.
I think he was doing it then.
As soon as your fighter's grounded, you can no longer up kick. So those up kicks, you have to watch those up kicks, because I'm not sure how many of them actually qualify as legal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think.
And an easy pass to the mount. Yeah, fantastic.
Not sure how long we've got left here, but
Sebastian falling. Yeah, Sebastian falling a little bit short here on his back, because he's opting for that like spider webby sort of like guard.
And there's no point kind of punching here, is there, if you're Sebastian?
No,
you've got to be trying to get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. You want to try and get out. You should have been onto a hip, trying to clear the guard.
Dominant round there by James.
Dominant round, yeah. Dominated the stand-up. It was a bit wild. Dominated the stand-up, and then the control at that fence was really good.
It actually says here as well, when James says what you actually see in your opponent, says he's very aggressive, which will be his downfall. And that's actually exactly what we just saw, wasn't it? Both fighters coming in aggressive, and then obviously him ended up on his back.
Yeah, exactly. And what I note here as well, it says, how does this bout fit into your long-term goals? And James said that he'd love to start coaching. Now, what that shows me is that he's in love with the sport, the technique of it, the way things work, the mechanics, as opposed to just, I want to fight, I want to win more fights, I want to do this, I want to that. He's actually really interested in how this sport works, how the techniques work, how he can relay that to other people, which quite often gets shown in a fighter's ability. And he did look very solid in those positions that we've seen him in there. It looked like he knew how to dominate those positions.
And hats off to James as well, because I actually train with him, and when I'm fighting or when someone else fighting, whether he's fighting or not, he's actually always offering up to do pad sessions, things like that. You know, like you said, it's just that love for the sport, wanting to just get your feet in and just learn, basically.
Oh, they exchanged some massive shots on the fence. James getting the double underhooks here. He's in the best position for the takedown now. Oh, but Sebastian doing really well there to clear. Nice use of the high underhook. by James to go round to the back. Really good work. Misses out on the takedown. Sebastian's got to be careful tucking that leg inside.
Sebastian grabbed the fence there, but he got a stern warning from the ref, because that could have prevented any takedown.
Double underhooks again for James. This is where he can change his level now. And circle fence, change his level and shoot for that double leg.
That's it, innit? He needs to get himself down on that body a little bit, go for them legs, reach for a single maybe.
Yeah, he's given Sebastian an underhook back.
James is actually a stand-up striker, stand-up fighter though, so I like to see him here grappling. It's good.
Yeah, I mean,
shows experience.
You can tell by how crisp his technique is on his feet that he likes to stand and trade. However, it's difficult with someone like Sebastian, who keeps got lovely left hand. Sebastian keeps coming forward and he wants the wall.
Oh, lovely head kick by James.
Nice check right hook as well. Oh, lovely straight left. Yeah, Sebastian's got to be careful here, because James is starting to pick him off. Oh, that head kick's big. Nice left hand.
James.
Lovely use of the catch and return there. Really nice. Okay, James passes that guard. Would he go knee on belly, slide to mount? Sebastian really needs to be on his left hip here. What's that arm bar? Nice, knee onto the belly,
straight
the mount.
into the mount.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
This high guard recovery of mount's not a good option for Sebastian. He needs to be on his hip.
I could see the speed in the end
he
there.
needs to get his elbows above James's knees here. This could get stopped.
James is doing exactly the right thing. This could be the end.
That referee's got to be thinking it's close.
Yeah, you can see him getting closer.
Yeah, certainly is.
James doing exactly the right thing. I reckon the ref can stop
it.
There we go.
Great stoppage. Great stoppage, because I didn't see Sebastian having any answer for that there. So a brilliant stoppage.
Lovely performance by James. And I know that he's going to be really, really proud of that.
Yeah, as well he should be. His stand-up looked really good. I think the only thing that ruined his stand-up was Sebastian's style. Fair play to Sebastian. I'm not saying Sebastian has a bad style. You want a style of stand-up that ruins your opponent's style of striking, right? But I think that's what ruined, because I think James would have been a lot crisper, a lot more on the outside if he didn't have an opponent who was willing to just come forward. But once he got to the ground, I mean, James looked like the much more well-rounded fighter, didn't he?
And I think that could be that experience, you know. I think it says here that Sebastian's, I think, well, it says, it doesn't say anything about MMA actually. I've definitely seen him
1-0 MMA. So Sebastian's 1-0 at MMA on this show before. But that takes James to 3-3. It's like getting back to 0-0, isn't it? Like, you've cleaned your record back up, you're ready to go again. It's amazing what that can do to you mentally as well.
But like we were saying earlier about the amateur records, they do nothing.
Exactly, yeah, they do.
So what that shows me about James is he's just willing to get in there and learn and just get better.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 18 seconds into round number 2. Let's hear it for your winner in a purple corner, James Saunders.
Crowd going wild.
The crowd are
I can barely hear you, Wes.
Runner-up Sebastian Rogowski.
Yeah, great performance by the hometown man there. James looks solid in all areas.